my feet left the ground. Gravity don't make no sense when you're around. I come up against myself when demons in my head get loud. I don't know how you do it, but you turn them down. I step and wonder who I'd be if I never found you and you never found me. Well, I don't wanna see. So won't you give me tonight and the rest of your life? I wanna have it all with you. I wanna have it all with you. And when you open your eyes, I'll be there by your side. I wanna have it all with you. I wanna have it all with you. 'Cause your love is biblical, biblical, biblical.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alan, and I'm King's younger brother and best man. It's an honor to stand here today to celebrate William Caden, and I've known Caden for 22 years. I've had the privilege of it, so I figured I'd share a couple things along the way. Growing up, there was never any doubt that Caden was the smartest person in the room. And if you would have told him that, he would have agreed with you. As kids, we were inseparable. We play outside, we watched ice games, and we turned just about anywhere to a mini hockey rink. But as brothers, we had our fair share of fights. And this one time, he crossed the line. He was antagonizing me, so I marched over to his nightstand, and I peed on his lightning McQueen radio. It was 2008, he didn't get another one.
He didn't get enough.
And though he had a little more confidence than what I thought necessary, I've always been grateful to have him as my big brother. He's always been somebody that I could look up to, trust, and count on. And something I really wanted to talk about today was our faith. After we both left college, we would talk time to time on the phone. For some reason, on one phone call, I felt urged to tell him that I had started taking my faith seriously and going to church, and he told me the same thing. And since then, we've had numerous theological conversations. We love it. So it's brought us closer together as brothers. But I think it's really cool because no matter what it was that I was going through, I knew that it was going to be okay because I had my big brother. And with both of us starting that journey together spiritually and in our faith, I thought that was super cool because I had a big brother in that aspect of life as well. And I cannot think of anybody better suited to be by your side. So I really thank you for loving and supporting my brother so well. I'm so happy to have him join our family. I've watched him become a more humble, suited, and intentional man, and I know you've been a huge part in that. I have no doubt that the two of you are meant for each other, and that you will be strong, healthy, marriage in their own Christ. So, if you would, please join me in raising a glass to Mr. Caden and Miss Emily Drenk. This is the leader. Cheers.
I've always thought of the day that Emily would get married. I have heard from other twins that the day of their 20s is Although I do feel just a little bit limited to you, I'm so glad that you have found someone that you feel worthy of me sharing with. So for those of you who haven't noticed, Emily and I have been attached to each other since we were little. From having our own languages help us to communicate, to studying for finals in college together, we've gone through all stages of life together. It's hard for me to come up with just a few memorable moments with Emily because every moment in my life has involved her, but there are a few that stand out to me. I remember the first day of preschool, we walked into the classroom together after saying goodbye to Mom and popped down on that tiny couch, nervous about being away from Mom. The same thing happened when we walked into our high school for the first time, Ryan still holding hands, and Glory had her own that part. And again at Asbury, we unpacked the trailer things Mom and Dad so kindly road trip out to Kentucky with us. And together we watched them walk out of the dorms as we said goodbye. And I think we may have held hands that time, and I think we regressed a little bit in new situations. Every time we stepped into something new, we were there for each other. And you have been my comfort throughout everything. You're my go-to for everything. That's who you are to me. You are my constant, my best friend, and my other half. And I'm so thankful that I have you at my side. Thank you for just understanding me, for knowing how I feel just by giving me a look, for curling my hair on my busy mornings, for always cheering me on our swim meets and for our late night chats. Thank you for singing with me all the way to and from Kentucky on our road trips. Being in your presence will always be the most comforting place I can be. And thank you for all the laughs. Others remember carrying our groceries into Cresty or senior year. We would refuse to take one of them trip into the car. We'd have bags covering our arms, and we'd always end up failing and crying, not being in the coffin area. You made the simplest moments memorable moments, and I love you so much. And welcome to the family. Thank you for being the guy that Emily has been searching for and for loving her. One of the first times Hayden and I hung out, he got into a debate about which one of our sports was harder, swimming or hockey. So finally settled that debate, we're going to be taking a vote. I'm just kidding. We all know that swimming's hard. My whole family was singing at the cottage for Ashley Coody's wedding, and in the full house, Kate and my brother Justin had to sleep upstairs in the loft. Walking past them into the girls' locker room, I said, "Good night, gentlemen." To which Kate responded, "Good night, sweetheart." To which Justin responded with a drawn-out bro. But from the first time I met you to now, I've always been impressed by your determination and your gentleness towards Emily. And although I do know that you know Emily very well, I still believe your son is better information from her twin sister and still be beneficial. Emily's the best thing that you're ever gonna have. She loves share. Listen well. She says her words are really happy. Don't spring things on her. She's a make plans 2 plus weeks in advance type of girl, especially if it involves getting a new outfit for vacation. Give her time to do that. It'll be her. She needs to make her laugh and remind her that life isn't too serious. She'll love you so well that it might start to feel normal. But the love that might ask for others is nothing close to normal. She is going to make you feel really, really special. When she gets anxious or overwhelmed, don't just tell her it'll be okay. She makes things hard, so something small can be easier. She may just want to lay in bed or fall asleep. And when she's ready to fall asleep, you may have to repeat saying I love you back and forth a couple times. She doesn't want it to be the last one to say. You want to look back to spend the rest of your life with her loving you. Treat her well, like I know you will, because Emily and I share everything, and I'll let you spend the night on the couch. I can't wait to see what Mary's home with you as a brother-in-law. Thank you for seeing the amazing qualities that I've always been knowing. So I'm so happy for both of you. Remember vacation with me while I still learn how to share. Even though this moment is a little bit sweet for me, I'm so excited and thankful for the joy that is present right now, and to know that you guys will laugh together. So here's to my best friend and my new brother, Mr. and Mrs. Drenk.
All right, thank you, Maria.